Does that mean we're live on YouTube now? Lizzie, thanks for the YouTube sub. That's true. I've seen some gameplay throughs on YouTube and clips from streams. Yeah, that's what I want to do when we do like Red Dead or Cyberpunk. I feel like it would make so much sense. Hi, Lizzie. Am I live on YouTube? Like, can you see my face? YouTube is my day one for sure. I'm always on there watching. Okay. So YouTube is good then. Okay. All I had to do was click a button and now we're live on all of them. And now we're live on all of them. Okay, so now I'm on this, which is the go live screen. Weird. Hi, Chris. Hi, Squo. There's a way that I'm supposed to be able to turn on where it does like vertical as well. Hold on. Because vertical is how we get discoverability on YouTube. Hold on. There's a way. I don't know what I do though. I don't know what I think I have to do it before we go live, maybe. Monetization, mid-rolls, overlay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off. Seeing red dots in your chat overlay is so weird. I'm gonna turn off YouTube for 1 second, but YouTube, I'm coming right back. Okay, hold on. We're just doing some tests. Hi, Devin. We're just doing some tests. Give me 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. I'm gonna turn it off. I'll turn it right back on again. I just gotta see this. Hi, Southpaw. Yes. Okay. So now, oh, this is a trip. Now, we have a vertical stream up. And Miss Luna Soul, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Want to see my kung fu? I'll show you.
And wait, I gotta see which side. Oh, I need to go to this side. I can be in the middle of the vertical. I don't know where to chat. Kick is always the best place to chat because of KPP. But if Kick is being wonky or weird, you just go where you want to go. You go wherever feels best for you. Miss Luna Soul, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for 18 months. Thank you for supporting the stream of my dream. YouTube may not care now, but YouTube will be made to care. Oh, watch out, YouTube, because here we come. Here come the brats. One of my streamer friends was recently explaining, because they're more like my size streamer. They were talking about YouTube and like how YouTube discovery works. And YouTube you only get discovery from the like shorts page, which is the vertical streams. And then once somebody subscribes to your channel, then they can watch the 1920 1080. Cheese, thank you for the tier 1 serb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I changed my name to the name #Vin on all platforms. It's been a long time since I've been to your stream. I just saw you on while I was browsing YouTube. Well, hey, Devin. Good to see you. Thanks for coming to the YouTube stream. We're trying something different. I normally stream with music on, so I don't ever turn on YouTube because they're gonna, they just turn off my stream. But today is a new day. Today is a new day. Hi, what's up? Kick Luna? Hi. Or Kiki Luna. YouTube's already working. Yeah, so okay. As you guys know, I've been going through it. There's a lot going on. I have to say goodbye to Freya soon. It's hard, right? But the other day I got, hey, what's up, Dead God? Behold a YouTube chat. Wim, thank you for the follow on Kick. So the other day I sat down for like 8 hours and I hyper focused on upgrading our setup. I feel like, you know that? Okay, have you guys ever seen Grandma's Boy? In Grandma's Boy, there's this one scene. There's this one scene where JP is sitting in his chair and his chair's like raised up and he's like looking at all these monitors and he's playing techno. And he's like, it's like, does techno scare you? And he's like, no, I just don't like techno. And he's like, you would if you had robot ears. Anyway, that's how I felt. That's how I felt. Would you do an e-date for content? It would depend with who. It would depend with who. Hi Chomp. So anyway, I was like plugging in all this stuff. I like have all these new plugins for OBS so that we can do vertical streams and horizontal streams. A brand new multi-chat setup. Quim, for me, it doesn't really matter their size, it matters what their content is. If you are interested in hitting me up for anything business related, lunalyrik@gmail.com is my business email. Feel free to hit me up there. I don't do business during my live stream. But Lunalyrik, my screen name, @gmail.com. Feel free to hit me up. So I got all these plugins for OBS. I'm working on programming new things for OBS as well, but I also got, okay, cool, Clem. I set up StreamerBot with two new channel point redeems, but one of them isn't working properly, so I disabled them. Today was the first day I had the opportunity to test them live. One is screenshot, where with channel points, you guys can take a screenshot of stream, whatever we're doing, and capture that exact moment. And the other one is instant replay. But I've done something incorrectly, and I don't know what it is, but I'm going to figure it out. But basically, you'll be able to do a live, what do you call it? A live instant replay that will show up on the screen, so you'll see the instant replay, but it also automatically sends to Discord so others can see it too. Hackermans, yeah, dude, I'm telling ya. I'm telling ya, I'm growing and evolving. Sean, did I say thank you for the follow? Thank you. I know a Burke when I see one. Dude in the recliner chair, I always wanted that Matrix desk. That'd be so sick. I've seen versions of it now where they have recliners, like actual recliners that like lift and go back. And then your desk lifts with you. K Christ, she has had a lot of treats today. She does not need any more. She's had a lot of stuff she's not supposed to have. All the clips. Every single clip. You know how they were posting twice? I would bet that if you tried it now, it would post 3 times. No, it would not. Because the channel point, because it's triggered by channel points. It wasn't posting twice because I was doing a Kick channel point and a Twitch channel point. I honestly can't explain why it was posting twice, because this whole week when I was testing it in Discord, it was only posting once. Something's off about the way I programmed it. It's definitely a programming error because I did modify things since the last time that I programmed it, so I have to go through and figure out what I did. No. If it was a command, like if you could do exclamation point screenshot, then what you're thinking would make sense, but in this case it would not, because the Twitch UI or whatever is not connected to the Kick UI in that way. Is that what it's called? A scorpion chair? I don't think I've ever seen a scorpion chair before. That sounds very uncomfortable. Like very cool looking, very, very James Bond villain, but also incredibly uncomfortable. Okay, I need a fresh White Claw and I need a tinkle. Are you guys okay to hang out here for a minute and wait for me? Ooh, that last drink was not great. That was not my favorite thing. Panic! No, listen, I have clips now for you. I have clips. They're so cute and fun. Someone earlier said these needed to be louder.
Let's get back to building. Let's get back to building.
You know we have an emote for that.
Castle.
Keegan, I'll be right back.
You shall not pass. Right? Knock yourself out. Pretend like that was the lightsabers that did that.
But I feel like if I did it, they'd go easy on me, right? Because they don't want to like hurt me. Oh my God! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him!
I just taste like regular skin.
I love having my Stream Deck back. I forgot how
fucking amazing it is to have all of this power.
It's so good. It's so good. My name's Luna and I've come here to gobble you whole.
literally what I need in my life are people who are absolutely ridiculous but kind. You know? Like yeah, we fucking shit all over each other, but then like also we help each other clean up at the end.
Great. I love
I feel. Oh no! Oh wait, is this just gonna take me back to? Muscle memory, boys.
I'm feeling myself. I just would like to say that I'm like feeling myself.
It should be like. Sea cucumbers have teeth in their butts? So do I. Maybe I'm a sea cucumber.
Table dance. If you got G&D and bring a friend, oh shake your ass to the.
And now you know the truth about
I'm
me.
Shrek. I'm Shrek. And then
Fallen Order was such a good game. I liked it so
Want to see my kung fu? I'll show you.
Hello, beautiful. How are you? Thank you so much for the resub from Arthur. 27 months. Hello, beautiful baby. You guys, if you don't know Mar, she is part of a badass group of hot dog eating gals called GPTV. I love her very, 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 very much. And last I checked, you guys, I think had 47 hot dogs. I think it was a hot dog for every 100. And last I looked, you guys had 4,700. Who had to do the hot dog contest? We ended on 69 hot dogs. So who has to do the hot dogs now? I was popping in and out all day today to see to see how the glizzy competition was going. Of course you did. Yeah, that's that's so nerd-herd. That's so nerd-herd. Wait, if you're on YouTube right now, the clips have music. PS. I think it's okay if they're short because I can remove them. They just can't be long musics, like us playing music in the background, I think. We didn't have to eat them. Oh, dude. Okay. I misunderstood what was going on. The whole day, I thought... Your way is hilarious. The whole day, I thought however many hot dogs were added, that's how many hot dogs you guys had to try to eat. I was like, they're gonna get sick. That's so many hot dogs. I don't even know if that's like a healthy amount of like how many hot dogs did the like world glizzy gobbler champion eat to become the glizzy goblin champion? Well, I guess they do it timed though, don't they? Do they have hot dog eating contests where it's just who can eat the most hot dogs like all day? Mars a champ, no dog is safe. So who became the hot dogs? Look up a world record. Y'all could look up a world record for me if you wanted to help me out. I got a stream to run, unfortunately. So my place is here right now. Right now with you. But if you want to know the answer, you could help Luna out. You could Google it for me. Joey Chestnut ate 66 hot dogs. How many in what amount of time? In what amount of time did he eat 66 hot dogs? Nikki just throwing hot dogs from across the room. Oh, it's so so good. It's so good. What fun. What fun. That makes me so happy. Gold, no tomato jelly for Nikki. The #1 world record for eating the most hot dogs is 83 hot dogs and buns, set by Joey Chestnut in 10 minutes. Wait a minute. Joey Chestnut ate 88 hot dogs in 10 minutes? Are you even chewing at that point, or are you just... Is it like, do you think it's like chugging a beer where you just open up your throat and you just shove them in there? I was covered in ketchup, mustard, mayo, buns, cream cheese, beans, relish, shredded cheese, and sauerkraut. Do you feel bonita? Chug a dog. I mean, I just can't imagine another way in 10 minutes. Mathematically, that's 8.3 dogs a minute, right? Wait, 8.8. No, yeah, 8.8 dogs a minute. Stay with me here. That's more than a hot dog every 10 seconds. That's like how long would it take you to chew a hot dog? Just imagine you shove a whole wiener in your mouth. Man, it's taking more than 10 seconds to chew that. Buns included. Even if you dip it in the water only makes the bun soggy. The dog itself is still, I don't know if you'd call that solid. Whatever state of matter you would call a hot dog. I don't know. I guess it is. Okay, it's not a liquid. It's not a vapor, like a gas, but it's also not a solid. What is it? It's just soggy and slick. Ew! Yeah, they dip soak the bread, but that doesn't help the hot dog, except for maybe it makes it slipperier to go down your gullet. But then at the end, like, how does your tummy process just fucking 88 entirely intact hot dogs in your belly? Are you pooping out entire wieners?
Want to see my kung fu? I'll show you.
Spooky little spirit! What's up, Tori? I love you. Looking beautiful tonight, lady. I'll open my White Claw to that. You have convinced me. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing wonderfully. I've been seeing all of your zoo and aquarium clips keep coming up on my Instagram, and they make me so fucking happy. Hello. The woman who won this year did 38.75 in 10 minutes. Okay, I have been following, hi Last Traveling. I have been following, I don't know what it is about her, okay? I do know what it is about her. I'll tell you in a minute. Anyway, there is this woman eater she travels around America, but I don't think America is like her first home. But okay, here's what she does. And it's my favorite thing. She is petite. She's a petite, short, unassuming looking woman. Okay. She's like very femme, right? Hair's always done. Nails always done. She wears these cute little outfits. She's always in her heels. And she'll show up to these eating competitions, and these big boys will look at her like, do you know where you are, little girl? And then she proceeds to wipe the floor with them every time. I watched her she does like these time lapses She knows what she's about. Yes, I'm so in love with her. She does these time-lapse videos of her like in the eating competitions. And at first, the guys are like, fuck yeah, I got this. And they're all going, it's like bite for bite. And then all the men are slowing down. Not baby girl. Not baby girl. And she's got like all these techniques. She does like ramen in a special way where she'll take the ramen out of the bowl like in small bits so that it cools, and then she eats the cooled ramen, and she does that all the way through until she gets through the bowl. And we're talking like giant bowls of ramen. She just did a like I want to say 8-pound ramen challenge, and she did it in under 10 minutes. She ate 8 pounds of ramen, noodles, whatever the meat was, egg, like the whole thing, all the broth, everything, 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. And all the boys who were like looking at her crazy to begin with, double the time. Double the time. 2 of them didn't even finish. And she doesn't even gloat or anything. She just like turns off her little timer and then like waves at her little camera and then turns off the camera. She's like, I'm not here for you. I'm here for the fans. I love her. That's like 5 whole pineapples. Oh my gosh. Do you want to know what I learned about pineapples? I learned a lot about pineapples recently. Would you guys like to know
Want to see my kung fu? I'll
some
show
random
you.
pineapple lore? Heretic, thank you so much for the 19-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys what I have learned about pineapples. The human body is so fucking weird and fascinating because how? That's what I'm saying. How come sometimes eating 2 crackers seems like it would be impossible to fit them inside of my body, even though I have an empty stomach? And then other times, I can just throw a chorizo breakfast burrito in 5 minutes. Like, what is going on in there? I don't even think my body knows what's going on in there. I think we're all just kind of along for the ride. They eat you back. Tell me why I drink water and then bloat. Yeah. Apparently you're supposed to drink water to like live or whatever. But whenever I drink water, I get nauseous and I want to throw it right back up where it came from. You know, that's neither here nor there. Some of us were just built different. Okay. So I've seen Luna demolish a burrito or 2. You have never in your life. You wish that you could watch me demolish a burrito. I'm sorry, but pineapple lure is so funny to me. Okay. It's actually crazy. Okay. So back in the day, the pineapples that we eat today are stolen pineapples. Pineapples that grow naturally in the wild. Sammy, hello. Hi, Mr. Veach. Pineapples that grow naturally in the wild, or at least that used to grow naturally in the wild, were not super golden and they were not super sweet. They actually were more tart than sweet. Not dull. I can't remember the name of the other really popular fruit company. Maybe Tropicana? I can't remember. Way back in the day, they went to this South American country. It was a very American thing to do, okay? A very American thing to do. They went to the South American country. They cultivated this particular type of pineapple that they coined the phrase golden pineapple. They made it juicy, they made it sweet, and they made it more yellow. They modified it. And they made a patent for this pineapple so nobody else could grow it. They were the only people out here selling this really, really delicious pineapple, right? This is insane to me. They owned the rights to grow a pineapple. Omega, thank you for the follow. To grow this fruit because it doesn't come naturally from the earth. It was their proprietary whatever. They did not, yeah, classic American move. Wait till you hear this part, Mar. They only distributed the pineapples to grocery stores outside of that country, meaning that the people who actually farmed and grew the pineapples could not have access to purchase or ever enjoy the pineapples because they didn't even sell them in that country. They were not made available. Now, through a series of events, this pineapple got, this proprietary pineapple got leaked, let's say. And people on the island started farms that had this same pineapple. And because all of a sudden, all of these knockoff farms started popping up, Dole came in. We all know who Dole is, probably the biggest pineapple farmer and distributor in the world. Dole came in and they were like, well, because they weren't in pineapples at this point. Pineapples were not their game. Dole said, well, shit, it's not proprietary anymore because all these other farmers are doing it. Dole started growing the proprietary pineapples at scale, right? Dole had way more reach, way more money, way more ability to grow these and distribute them. So they kind of like knocked the other company out of the pineapple game. Fast forward now, like 30 years later, this happened within the last 10 years. It was a COVID thing that when it like really popped off. Dole started making this thing called the pink pineapple. I never saw it during COVID. Apparently, white people were spending like $80 to get this pink pineapple sent to their house so they could try a pink pineapple. Because, hi Omega. Sorry babe, I'm up late learning pineapple lore. I can't sleep. Hi Big Huggin. So the pink pineapple Dole created, right? Genetically modified, but they figured out how to actually patent it. They did something, I think they grow them in Argentina. They did something with the Argentinian agricultural board, government, whatever, to like actually patent it so that anybody else who ever grew pink pineapples could be like sued for bazillions of dollars, right? So nobody else can grow these. They did the same thing that the original pineapple company did, grew them in the country, but they do not distribute them within the country. So the people who grow them, the locals around who like see these farms all over the place, they cannot get these pink pineapples because they only sell them to like places like the United States or like the UK or, you know, like larger, higher, whatever, like countries with more money or whatever, or where the dollar value is higher. And they charge gazillions of dollars for these boutique pineapples and people pay for them. People pay for them. And now there are all of these other companies that are making knockoff pink pineapples, but the big like is that they're not the pink pineapples. They don't taste like the pink pineapples. These people are just dyeing the pineapples and still charging people premium top dollar. And the people don't even know that they're getting scammed because they haven't tasted a real pink pineapple and they don't know what they're supposed to be looking for. And Dole's like going after all of these knockoff pink pineapple companies to sue them. Anyway, those are my random pineapple facts that I learned. Learning about the gatekeeping of pineapples was not on my bucket list tonight, but I'm so sad. You're so smart and cool and sexy. I love learning weird pink pineapple facts from you. Thanks. It's about time someone noticed. Aw, you're welcome, Spooky. Anytime. Happy birthday, Luna. Thanks, Callum. Thank you. Also, beware of the pineapples doing a handstand. Yeah, you never know which way those are going to swing. That's true. Luna, this was one of your hyperfixations from when you couldn't sleep. Okay, so maybe, because I'm allergic to pineapples, okay? And I was trying to figure out, like, are there a lot of people allergic to pineapples, right? I know one other person allergic to pineapples, and it's Bells. It's the only other person I've ever met. Hey!
Rate my Clussy out of 10.
Damn, like they need more money, bro. Yo, Dole pineapples. Dole pineapples. My fruit's proprietary. Don't you ever try to grow a Luna on your farm or I'ma sue you. Thank you for gifting that sub. Okay. I was trying, during your pineapples knowledge, did you ever figure out why pineapples are good for swingers? Honestly, I think it has to do with the fact that you eat it and it makes you taste good. I feel like. Either that or maybe pineapples were like a popular, maybe pineapples, we should learn about that. Maybe pineapples were just a popular thing to decorate with. I mean, we're talking back in the day when people non-ironically had lawn flamingos in their front yards, you know? So like, what could they put in their front yard that wouldn't stand out, but like to the right people, it would. Inform the class, please. Yeah, it's hard because the tropical artificial flavors that won't necessarily state in the nutritional facts, that means that there's pineapple in them, like any fruit punch or candy. Yes. Also, a lot of juices and candies use pineapple.
Want to see my kung fu?
Dolly!
I'll show you.
Thank you so much for the reset for 14 months. It's very good to see you. I love you. Could we get shout outs for Spooky Little Spirit and Dolly Socks, pretty please? Two other beautiful babes that I love very much. What was I saying? Oh, they use pineapple juice as like filler juice. But then they don't tell you, and then you eat it, and then your throat closes up, and you're like, oh, oops. Oops. Well, there goes my life. It's nice knowing you. Yes. Yeah, Jay, she knows that. She knows that. She was asking what the origin of it would be. Oh, Heretic has an answer. Why the pineapple? Pineapples have long been universal historical symbol of warmth, welcome, and hospitality dating back to the colonial times. The topsy-turvy twist, turning the welcome symbol upside down, acts as a subtle code or secret handshake to invert the meaning and alert others in the know. Plausible deniability. The entire point of the symbol is ambiguity. Outsiders just see tropical decor, while participants recognize it as a hidden signal. I don't really feel like it's hidden anymore. Unless Jesse's looking at it, because he just doesn't know anything about swingers. You guys want to hear a story? Some of you guys have heard this story. Some of you guys have not heard this story. It's a good story. So Jesse and I have been long distance for a very long time. And in our first year, or maybe our second year of being long distance, I was like, this fucking sucks. And I hate this. And like, I can't handle only, like, I come there, we work, you come here, we work. Like, I need time with just you. So we decided to meet in Fiji for a no work, no streams, nothing trip together. So, because it's like halfway for me, halfway, like the flights are equal distance, right? And about equal cost. So we end up staying at this resort. We did not explore Fiji at all. The resort had no cell signal, so we weren't on our phones. We had Wi-Fi in our room, but like nowhere else on the resort grounds. So we just laid by the pool, swam in the pool, ate at the buffets, and like did nothing. It was truly nothing, and it was wonderful. The last night that we're there, it was really great. Oh yeah, Spooky, you know about long distance. It sucks! So the last day we're there, we're in the pool, and there's this couple, and they walk by, and they're like, oh my God, you guys look so cute. Where is your phone? We need to take a picture of you. And so they take a picture of us, and then they like get in the pool and they're like hanging out with us. And within 5 minutes, I can clock their swingers. She's looking at Jesse like she wants to gargle his balls. And the guy is like trying to like separate me immediately from Jesse. Come with me. Let's go get drinks. Blah, like, let's go get drinks for the group. Blah, 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 blah. And I have had many a couple try to coerce me into being their unicorn. Okay? I know the signs. Ashley, thank you so much for the raid. I know the signs. Jesse does not know the signs. Jesse is from the Midwest, and Jesse just thinks that everyone is nice. Everyone's just nice. They're just friendly. It's normal that she keeps putting her hand on my arm, you know? It's normal that, like, you know, this guy is like to Jesse, it's everything's fine. Everything's fine. So anyway, Jesse, like we're all talking or whatever. And like, I don't care they're swingers because I know that I'm not gonna swing. You know what I mean? Like I am around people all the time that want to have sex with me, and I don't want to have sex with them. And I just know I'm not gonna have sex with them. Like I can still hang out with them. So the whole time I'm thinking like, surely Jesse has picked up on this too. It's so obvious. Jesse is just a baby. Men are so oblivious. Yes. Yes. Jesse was such an innocent little baby fawn. Raptor, they literally said that. Oh my God. We've been here at this resort all week, and we just really haven't vibed with a couple like we're vibing with you. And I'm like, yeah, we're easy to vibe with. You know, like surely Jesse gets it. So then they're like, oh man, the drinks here are so expensive at the bar. We bought a whole bunch of fifths before we came here. And, we leave tomorrow. So we need to drink it up. Do you guys want to come back to our hotel room? And I'm like trying to give Jesse like no, we don't want to do that. And Jesse's like, sure, cool. That's great. Free alcohol? Hell yeah. You guys are so nice. You're such nice, friendly people. I feel like that's just trying to date in Portland. And unfortunately, I can't go anywhere or on any app as a queer person without someone being like, me and my boyfriend are exploring. Mar, the very short time that I was on the apps. So I started out like, okay, I'm bisexual on the apps. Yellow, thank you for the follow. I'm bisexual on the apps. But then the men's side of the apps were just like, no. No. I wouldn't. Why is everybody holding a dead animal on this side? Like, I don't fucking understand. So then I was like on the girls only side. And I did not have one woman who was not a part of a partnership that hit me up. Me and my boyfriend, we just thought you were really pretty. Oh, well, like, Me and my boyfriend were in an open relationship, but we love to share. Like, bitch, if I wanted you and your boyfriend, I'd be on a different website or a different app. I swear I've never done this before. You're the first one. Okay, so Jesse has, why are they? Why? Why are they? The Portland dating scene is ass from a butt. And then I went on one date with a woman and she hit and run a car with me. You win. You're the winner. Hi, Bear. You're the winner. You win. You win. It wasn't a competition until you said that. And I just feel like you deserve a medal. And do you need a hug? Like that? Did you say I like their vibe first? Wow, I thought we agreed to keep that private. Yeah. Dating in Portland, I grew up in Washington, and it's the same thing. The same thing. Everybody was like in an open relationship or poly. And like I was poly for a while, and it was like cool until I actually fell in love with someone. And then I was like, ooh, actually, turns out I just really I wasn't in love with my partners before, because I love you, and the idea of you being with anybody else makes me feel fucking crazy. So I don't think I'm poly. I don't think I'm poly. I think I just I didn't see a future with those ones. What's up, normal boy? Thank you, Yellow. I'm your big fan. Oh, that's crazy. You're not even subbed, dude. Usually big fans are like subscribe to the channel. Okay, so listen. So, listen here. So, what had happened was this. First, these. Okay. So, okay, here's what happened. Here's what happened. We go back to the hotel room. Or Jesse and I go back to our hotel room. Because we're not going to go back to their hotel room in wet swimsuits. And we're getting ready. And I was like, hey, so like, what'd you think of them? And he was like, they were really nice. They were really nice people. And I was like, yeah. So you know they're swingers, right? Jesse goes, no, they're not. No, they're not. And I was like, yes, they are. He said, I think just because people where you come from, he's from Nebraska, I'm from Washington. He's heard all of my stories, like the stories we're sharing right now about Portland and Washington. He's heard all my stories. And he was like, just because everybody where you come from is like swingers and poly and whatever, that doesn't mean everybody's like that. And I was like, I don't think everybody's like that. We've talked to a lot of people at this retreat. I've never told you I think they're swingers to any other couple before, but babe, they want to fuck us. And he was like, you're being so silly right now. And I was like, okay. I was like, so you want to go? He goes, yeah, I want to go. We get there, not even there for 5 minutes. They separate us again. I'm outside with the girl who has now at this point tried to make out with me. And I'm like, no. Jesse goes into the hotel room with the guy. And while they're getting drinks, the guy's like, have you ever switched partners before? I wish I could have been a fly on the wall to see Jesse's face. Because so many things would have been going through his head, right? Number one, I don't want you to fuck my girlfriend. I don't want to fuck your girlfriend. Shit, Luna was right. Yeah, Luna was right. Letting him go with the plot is nuts. I'm a little nuts. Listen, I have been around swingers. Hi, Las Vegas. Thank you. Tyler Wayne, thank you for the follow. I've been around all types of people. I know how to set my boundary, right? But he was so adamant that I was wrong. He chuckled at me as if I had not a single inkling of common sense. I was just some crazy person who thought everybody in the world just wanted to fuck us. So yeah, I let him be free. I let him be free to see things as they were. And you know what? A very important lesson was learned on that day. And the lesson was, if Luna thinks people want to fuck us, they do, in fact, want to fuck us. But you know, some things you have to learn for yourself first, and that's okay. So, anywho, Jesse comes back, sits right down next to me, grabs my hand and squeezes it. And I looked at him and because I knew because they had they had plotted it. We're going to separate them. She's like, I'm going to try and get her on board. He's going to try and get him on board. So anyway, Jesse's just like trying to act like everything's chill and I'm giggling, but I'm not going to excuse us out of this situation. Jesse wanted us in the situation, so now we're in it. Let's go. So then they asked us how we met. We told our story. We asked them how they met. Ooh, fruit fly. We asked them how they met. And they said, we met 3 months ago at a swingers party. At a swingers party. And like, you know, there were so many other people there, but all they wanted to do was fuck each other. And then every like event, there'd be like other people, but they would always find their way like to each other. But then unforeseen, I did not foresee this. Most swingers that I've ever been around are pretty chill, laid back, like almost lackadaisical about like each other or whatever. But they had gotten into a situation where she was kind of like a sugar mama to him. She had paid for the entire trip and brought him on this trip. Later, come to find out, almost as like a bribe to get him alone with her. Once she met him, she didn't want to swing anymore. She wanted to settle down with him. She caught feelings at the swingers party. He did not have feelings for her. He was much younger than her. And he was just like, I mean, she offered me a free vacation, right? So we're learning this as we're interacting with them individually, separately, right? And she's like, I feel like the only way that I'll be able to keep him is if I keep introducing him to new women to swing with. And you were so beautiful. And like, I just know that you're his type. And I was like, girl, that's crazy of you to say out loud to a stranger and like be okay with like, this is how you're doing things. Like, what the fuck? You're in love with him. And like, you guys know me, bleeding heart. So then all of a sudden I'm like in the middle of their drama. Like, I'm like, girl, you deserve better. And then, but also like he pulls Jesse and I aside. He's like, I don't know what to do with her. Like, she's in love with me. I'm not in love with her. And I was like, you shouldn't have come to Fiji, you fucking idiot. Like, there's no way you didn't know that she was in love with you. Like, these feelings have obviously been there since before here. And I was like, you just need to be honest with her. This is crazy. You're leading her on. She's obsessed with you. Like, y'all got to do something. Like, by the end of it, she just kept trying to make out with me, kept trying to make out with me, kept trying to make out with me. And finally I was like, I can't hang out with you guys anymore. Like, you guys are too messy. We need to go back to our hotel room now. And like, I finally excused Jesse and I to leave. But yeah, that's my story of the Fiji swingers. It was a wild, I don't want to say wild ride. There was no commingled riding going on, but you put up with that way longer than I ever could. Mar, I am the person, and I don't love this about myself, but it just is me. Do you remember the Instagram? There was like the reel, like viral reel that was going around, and everybody, it was like some guy, some country bumpkin guy's voice, and everybody was like, me, because I started a conversation with some stranger, and they're just like rambling about nothing. That's me. I feel terrible leaving a like, people just open their hearts to me like crazy, like, all just met them and they tell me their whole life story, and I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. But then it's like, I want them to know they're gonna be okay. You know, I want to be that one person that like held their hand and gave them some hard love, some good advice. Just that random stranger who turned their life around. It's a curse, okay? It's a curse, but it's always me. It's always me. At the end of the night, my friends are like, okay, Luna, we're going home. And I'm like, she just told me so much stuff I shouldn't know. And they're like, Luna, we gotta go. And I'm like, do you want my phone number? Like, do you want to continue this conversation? I gotta take an Uber home. A roller coaster of emotions. Sometimes it's good to go with the vibes for the lore. I would not have that story if I did not. But I follow the lore sometimes to a dangerous degree, which is not great. I could be better at like clocking when people are insane, because also sometimes like I've ended up in some very dangerous situations because somebody's just very mentally unwell and I fawn. When I feel in danger, I fawn. And then eventually I rampage, but like my first inclination is to fawn because I'm like scared I'm gonna make them mad and then they're gonna kill me. But I just should stop engaging with strangers. I see so many other people that I love. Like Jesse will start a conversation with a stranger, and then that stranger is like the nicest person ever, and they are best friends, and then they become fishing buddies, and they go on hikes together, and they like go on trips together, and they're best friends. So then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna talk to a stranger, and I talk to the stranger, and they're like, yeah, I killed my fucking wife. You look just like her. And I'm like, what happened? What? You do have the vibe of being a safe human though, so it kind of makes sense. That is such a compliment, and I love you. Also, how do I look less like that though? I just want to look like that to the people that are like me, and then we can like love each other. If I date twinks, if they punch me one day, I won't die. Chad does that shit. I don't get it. I don't know. Do I have to have less tits? Is it the tits that bring out the mentally unstable? I genuinely wonder, because I do feel like I've attracted a lot more crazy than when I had A cups. And like, not even with them necessarily out, but just because they're there. It's the eyes. So if I like closed my eyes when I'm out, you think less people would approach me? I was just like, they were like, hey, how you doing? And I'd be like, who's there? Nyasha, hello. Yeah, I do be smiling. I do be smiling. It's a problem, dude. Somebody holds the door open for me. Not only do I be smiling, but I be thanking them. I be having manners and shit. I make eye contact. I just need to like scowl, keep my head down, close my eyes, grunt. It's just me out in public. I think I'd still get hit on. I'm going to be honest. Men are men. Echolocation them. Turn TTS on. Do a response only stream. What's a response only stream? Pobs equal inviting. Do I look very inviting right now? I'm just like angry all the time and no one talks to me. I'm gonna need you to dress up like a 3. Yo, actually though, they had some good looks in that movie. Wasn't there a DC supervillain that used to make people go crazy by looking in their eyes? Was there? I feel like you'd be the one to know. I used to bark at people when I lived in Portland and that worked. I feel like, do you think it would still work though? Do you think it would still work with the way that the internet is? You know? With like, with the way that the internet is. Like barking might work for some normies, but the gooners are out there, dude. They are out there in mass. Listen, my boobs got bigger after a couple of years, and the person I dated when I had small boobs was only slightly more of a pathological liar than the person I dated when my boobs got big. So maybe it is the eyes. You do have some eyes on you. Hi, 84. I joined at the most interesting time. Every time is the most interesting time here. Welcome to the Lunaverse. Whack people. Wait. Oh, whack people with your cane if you're going to be the 3 blind mice. Yes. Barking at someone could be seen in multiple ways. Yeah, like, are you coming on to me? Good girl. Hi, where are you from? I'm from the Pacific Northwest, so like Washington, Oregon in the United States. I currently live in Arizona, begrudgingly, but I'm moving to Australia at the end of the year. So you could say I'm from everywhere. I'm from your mom's house, maybe. There's so many dog girls and cat girls now. The internet loves it. When you bark at them, I know. Be like, my bad. I can't see. You were in my way. I follow this girl named Meowdlin, and she barks all the time. How are you doing? I'm actually doing a lot better now because I've had chat to distract me, but today kind of really sucks. You're not going to PAX West? No cons this year. The goal is to be moved to Australia by December. So I really wanted to do PAX West as like a goodbye. I'm just not going to have time to do it. I wanted to do TwitchCon. I'm not really going to have time to do it. I wanted to do PAX Australia again and like really get to experience it. I'm not going to get to do it. So 2027 will be my con year. This year is my get to where I'm going year. Are you going to go? I just want to know where you're at so I don't run into you. I've had people come into chat to ask me to bark. So yeah, the internet is not the place to bark at men, unfortunately. I know. I know. Pretty much anything you say to men on the internet is it's going to be received in a sexual way by someone. I'm not going to TwitchCon this year, but PAX West is a go. Oh, I'm so excited for you. PAX West will always be my favorite PAX. PAX Prime, PAX Prime, PAX Prime, PAX Prime, PAX Prime, PAX Prime. If you don't call it PAX Prime, that's because you didn't get to go to it when it was PAX Prime and you're just fucking jealous. PAX Prime, PAX Prime. You know? Danny and I might do a day of PAX. Fuck yeah. Oh, look at some dice. It's where you're going. You got it. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I know, like, I'm going to be coming back to the States. So it's not like I can never go to a convention again. I don't think I'll come back for TwitchCon, though. I don't know. Last year put me off of TwitchCon. Last year, if I wasn't moving, I still don't know if I would go to TwitchCon. I think I'd rather just like hit up all the homies and be like, where do y'all want to have a meetup? Like, let's go get a cabin in the mountains and go like be friends somewhere. You should post about you should post about PAX Prime on Twitter while you watch HBO Go. What's HBO Go? I'm sorry I wasn't on the internet then. I still have my PAX Prime badges. You weren't on the internet when it was called PAX Prime? Hi, Beer Mugger. I am from the US, but I'm moving to Australia this year. Last year, TwitchCon was so ass. I think that was my last one. Yeah, me too. Me too, which is so sad because I loved them. I had gone to every one except for the very first one, and I thought for sure I was going to keep going forever, but it was trash. It was trash. The con itself, trash. Most of the parties, trash. The whole like experience with all those fucking streamers needing floodlights and 8 cameramen, trash. San Diego is just suffering, I think. I think there is a really, really huge drug epidemic happening there right now, which made it scary to be out at night. If I would not be by myself, which made me feel like really limited in what I could do. B for Rooney, thank you for the follow. Like I was like locked in to my group because it was filled with dudes and I knew I'd be safe. What happened that made it ass and trash? It was like just so many things. Last year was rough at TwitchCon. I had too many friends be put in uncomfortable or worse situations. Yeah, Mar. I wasn't. I mean, mostly just not on Twitch. I was very scarce on social media. Oh, PAX Prime is just... So PAX West was the first PAX. So it's PAX Prime. And then they started adding other PAXs. And because they started adding PAX South, PAX East. And they still... PAX... It wasn't called PAX West. It was called PAX Prime. But then PAX East and PAX South took off. And all of those PAX goers were like, it's not fair that you call it PAX Prime and we're South and East. They should all have them. And then they took away the PAX Prime. Because it like wasn't fair to the other PAXs. Get out of here. I loved Australia when I was there. Where have you been in Australia? I also love it. The security issues were trash. The just overall just like vibe, the energy was just completely off. Have a great time in Australia. Wes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The only cool part of it looked like Coin Op. Even Coin Op was like off. It had a different vibe and energy than other years. I don't know. It was like so many things. That's where I'm moving, Beer Mugger. I'm moving to Queensland. There was a bit of time I Ended up being alone one of the evenings for a while, and it wasn't fun. Obviously fine at the end of it all, but I didn't enjoy it at the moment. Yeah. 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 No. No. So yeah, I think for me, TwitchCon is probably over, but I wouldn't be opposed to, like, you know, during TwitchCon going to a surrounding area, like somewhere near San Diego, so that friends that were in town for TwitchCon, we could, like, you know, have a meetup before or after, you know, or something like that, so they don't have to make an extra trip. Sydney, I left quick coming from Chicago. I really enjoyed my time in Sydney. A lot of Aussies hate on Sydney because it's like the tourist place or whatever. But I got to experience Sydney with Sydney locals, and it's really cool. It's kind of the same way that a lot of Americans are like, ew, I don't want to go to New York City. Like, it's too packed, it's too crazy. Like, fuck that place. But then, like, it's cool to go, though. It's cool to experience. I feel like I've had as much experience as I need to have in Sydney now. Like, I've had my fill, but I enjoyed my time there. I'm cautiously hopeful. Are you going to go this year? Yeah, fuck Sydney. Perth's way shitter. Hey, what's up, Drop Bear? I haven't, Perth is the only major city in Australia I haven't been to. I've been to every state and territory in Australia except for Western Australia, which I really want to go to very, very bad. And then the Northern Territory I haven't been to. But I've been everywhere else and, like, road tripped through a lot of it. I haven't road tripped inland, really, but coastally I've been all the way down the I've been from Hervey Bay, all the way down the East Coast, all the way down the South Coast, and did the Great Ocean Road, drove all the way to South Australia on the Great Ocean Road, and then came around, road tripped around Tasmania. I've been to Canberra for Summer Nats, because I was helping to cover Summer Nats content. And then, yeah, I've been all over Queensland, Brisbane. I went to Melbourne for PAX Australia, and I want to go back so badly. I got sick, so I ended up not getting to really explore. Brisbane was like, need a city, done. Want a beach, done. Want to see the rainforest, done. I really like Brizzy. It's small, but, like, I grew up kind of by a big city, and then our smaller city, our Brisbane, would have been like Portland. So I like the smaller, kind of more chill vibe. I think I'll try and do East this year too, and just stick to the PAXs. PAXs are fun, and a lot of people go to them, so you can still have, like, fun friend experiences. I don't like New York because of the bad attitude that people have. They're impatient, callous, and rude. I've only been one time. I'd like to go back. I didn't get to go to, like, visit or be a tourist. I went there to work. Rax, thank you for the follow. I was doing a hosting gig where I was interviewing Joyner Lucas. And so I spent literally the whole time there at Sony Studios, which it was like a cool experience to be able to, like, go there and, like, see how that stuff works. And it was, like, cool meeting Joyner, but I didn't get to, like, ride on a subway. I got to go to Times Square on the very last day. I went to Times Square and I got to get a piece of pizza at Times Square, but that was the only touristy thing I got to do there. I'd like to move to Washington in the next couple years. I miss the Pacific Northwest. I miss it too. I'm going to try and get up. Oh, Mar. I'm going to try and get up there in October. For, like, my goodbye. Because I don't want I don't want to not say goodbye. I'm going to do Washington, I think, for 3 days, and then go to Oregon for a week. And then I'm going to drive. I have a whole bunch of stuff in my storage in Portland. So I'm just going to grab all my camping gear and bring it down here I hope you get there. I hope you get there, Tori. I return with chocolate biscuits. Oh, nice, beer. There's a chance for sure. I haven't decided completely. I got to work out the details here soon, but I'm excited to head back to PAX though. Is PAX this month or is it early next month? Usage? I could not imagine. Yeah, Southpaw. Yeah, and you never have to worry about the con floor being empty or not having anything fun to do. I'm so sad I'll miss it. Also, you'll be there in September. Dang! I went to work too, door-to-door sales. I've been to all but like 5 states multiple times. New Yorkers are not nice generally. If I go back to New York, it wouldn't be for the people. It'd be for the food. I want New York food. Are you thinking earlier or late October for my trip to Washington? Probably like mid-October. I'm trying to like, so I got the news about Freya. For those of you guys that don't know, Freya will be crossing the Rainbow Road August 4th. The vet and I both agree that her time has come, which sucks. I'm not gonna cry right now because it's not time to cry yet. And with that, I am trying to like just like plan stuff to look forward to. God, sorry. I'm trying to like plan stuff to look forward to because it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck big time. So I'm just now, I mean, I just got the news on Monday and my brain has, you know, just started working today. So I just started reaching out to my Pacific Northwest friends. I still have tons more to hit up, but to kind of see what everybody else's availability is like, and then I'll plan my trip around that. It's looking probably like mid-October. Ah! I hate it when I'm like, I'm not gonna cry, and then my face is just like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Q. That sucks. That sucks. I feel like a lot of people I know, and a lot of people in chat are like, either have just recently had to, or are like in the steps of gonna need to soon. I will, Mar. I'm gonna make my trip down to Oregon longer this time so that I can make sure to see everyone. Because I feel like normally I'm like so rushed when I'm coming through. I just have to figure out where I'm staying. I don't want to stay in Portland again because last time I was there, my generator got stolen off the back of my car in a secure underground parking lot at my hotel. Like somebody literally stole it off my car in the hotel parking lot that's like locked and has fob keys and security cameras and stuff. So I don't want to stay. I don't want to do that again because that was terrible. I get it. If possible, when you get the dates, I'd love to maybe do a couple days to come and see you. I'll let you know, Sage. This trip is going to be about like saying goodbye to my old home and like my super duper close friends. Once I get things scheduled and like I know what my plan is, I can let you know and we can see if we can make something work. If not, I'm gonna be back. I want to do a LunaCon. Face, time to be wet. Computo. Computo, make Luna ugly cry. I'll wait from chat. Well, I would just, yeah. I'll bring stream along to the friends who want to be on stream, but I do have friends that aren't going to want to be on stream too, so. I still have like 3 versions of LunaCon planned in Discord. I already know that if I do LunaCon, it's going to be in Vegas. I've already decided. Vegas is the cheapest place to fly to from the most of the continental United States. Accommodations range all throughout people's price ranges. You can get hotel rooms for like $80 a night, or you can get hotel rooms for $8,000 a night, so people can stay in accommodations that feel comfortable to them. What the heck? What? Did somebody just gift 10 subs? RP! Thank you so much for gifting 10 subs! That was so nice of you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow. That's really incredible. Thank you. Qception, thank you for the follow. Computer. Computer. So Vegas, I think, is the best because also there's stuff to do whether you like to drink and party or you don't, right? There's great food. We can go out to really yummy restaurants. There's like, you know, fun roller coasters, go-karts, like adventures that we can go on, escape rooms, whatever. And then like, I know we have friends that don't drink and don't party and don't like to stay up late. Come and hang out with us to do the daytime things. And then for friends who do like to party and go out late, come and do the party and go out late things. It'll be the best of both worlds. Plus, some people really just like hanging out by the pool all day long. I also like hanging out by the pool. So we can have all different kinds of dates if we do it in Vegas. I've never been to Las Vegas. Would you go for LunaCon? Would you go for LunaCon? RP, thank you so much again for the 10 gifted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd go 100%. Fuck yeah. How much ahead of time would you guys want to know? Do you want like a full year? Like, okay, guys, we're going to do this on this date or these dates. You have a full year to figure it out. I would love that too, Mar. I've been wanting to get you away from the studio since the day I met you in the studio. All of you should do a follow the leader's scooter chain. At least a couple months. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. For the twofer, yes. Each scooter picks a spot 6 months ahead at least. Okay. Okay. Well, we wouldn't do it in summertime. Obviously, Vegas would be too hot. I think fall would be the best time in Vegas, like a October or November. September or October, probably. Like early October, maybe. That might conflict with TwitchCon, though, for people who would prefer to go to TwitchCon. We could do like spring, early spring. We could do like a LunaCon in March. Bailey, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. That was the best time in Vegas weather-wise. Okay, so if we would do it in February, we would need to do it in 2028. A birthday con? I'd go. I need a year to save for the vacation, and then it would be expensive, but I'd be down. What if we said February 2028? Yeah, Society Sun. I live in Arizona, I currently at 7 minutes to midnight have an extreme heat warning in effect. I think it's let's see here. Wait a minute, what was that? Wait, what? Oh, that's not now. My PayPal keeps telling me about old.
Want to see my kung fu?
Oh
I'll
my
show you.
God, thank you for the 6-month resub. Thank you for saying hi. We got the bad news about Freya that we knew was coming, so today's kind of a hard day, but I'm glad to see you. I'm sorry you're having a tough day, love. Classic Arizona. Oh, I was going to tell you guys what the temperature is. It is currently 97 degrees outside. 97 degrees outside at 6 minutes to midnight. So, oh my gosh, thank you so much to the Ghosty for gifting 5 subs on Kick. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't wait to move out of AZ. I can't wait for you either. February for sure, Kiga. What's best for pricing? I don't know. I'll do some research. For you, for us. High Society Sun. Here's that chat. No deaths, no injuries. Direct eye contact with Squo. I always forget you're there because I have family outside of Phoenix. And then you mention it. I'm like, oh God. Yeah, the heat. Yeah, it's. I hate it here. Other Arizonans, other than Mira doesn't give me a hard time, but other Arizonians, when I'm like, this place is hell, they're like, there are some good places. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking know that. Not May through September. 5 months of hell is a lot of hell in a row. I'm tempted to get a love hotel if it's in February, but also I worry that it's just going to be infinitely dirty. They have love hotels in Vegas? I thought it was an Asian thing. I did not know that. Sorry to hear. I watched another streamer whose dog died. Was it Wires? Was it Forest of Wires? I was so sad for him. That's his little baby. So many people have family in Arizona. That's because a lot of people have grandparents and like old aunts and uncles. It's mainly old people that live here. The good here does not outweigh the shittiness. Nope. Especially like if you're not an outdoors person. I am an outdoors person. I love when the weather is okay and I can go outside. I cannot go outside in 100-degree weather. I'm not built for it. Sedona is amazing. I love Northern Arizona. There's so much beautiful stuff there to explore. I finally saw the painted mountains or painted canyons. And those were phenomenal. I love the forest. Spooky. Okay. Number 1 reason to go to the Pacific Northwest in October, to say goodbye to my friends and like give everyone a hug and a kiss. Number 2, and honestly, I would say number 1.5, I need to be naked in a forest. I miss trees. I miss dense forests. Like nowhere that I have been has forests like Washington, where the trees are huge. There's ground cover. There's vines. There's like you go into the forest and you hear nothing but the wind in the leaves, and you're completely surrounded by life, you know, even if it's not an animal, it's life. Like you can breathe in the life around you. It is the most healing. Some people need the ocean to be calm. I need a forest. I need trees. I need to be surrounded by trees. I need to have my bare feet in the ground. If I can have my titties out, even better. Mira and I got to be in a forest together. Not naked, but in a forest. I used to think AZ was paradise because it was all the vacation stuff. Yep, pools and fancy stuff. And now that you guys tell me how it is with the water, the seafood, the weather. Yeah, girl. I mean, when you get to visit, you know, you get to go stay at a resort. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's nice. When you actually live here, not. Yes, Luna, I would make it. I'll do all the foot, or is it not footwork? I'll do all the legwork for you guys. I'll have like a group of hotels that are all in the same vicinity that are going to be close to the things that we want to do. We'll have like a big group chat where everybody can communicate and stuff. Also for people that like want to come, if they want a room solo or if they want a room like with somebody else, if they want to like, you know, cut on costs and be able to bunk up, like I'll have all that stuff planned out once I like get into the nitty gritty of it. I'd probably find a cheap pre-booked flight at a good price. Party with y'all, stay awake for days. I wouldn't need a hotel. Worst case, it's winter. I could just post up against a wall or near a tent. I don't know. There's pretty affordable hotels, Heretic. Or maybe you could find someone to room with. Oh. I meant Forest of Wires, but forests are pretty cool too. You're like, oh my God, I love that streamer. And I'm like, I want to take out my tits. Fuck. Driving here from the Midwest when I first moved was surreal. I'd never seen anything like it. It's a big ass fungus you're standing on. Yeah, mycelium network between my toes, baby. I need to be in a city, but also surrounded by nature. You would love the Pacific Northwest. Every city, as soon as you leave the city, there's like a waterfall hike through a dense forest. This is the best place to be if you want to be lost in forest. Washington gets a lot of rain. Great forest here. Dude, I have to get up and see the Hoh rainforest before I leave. One of my favorite places on the planet. I love the AZ forests. I mean, I think it's cool that they exist because I didn't know that they existed. But they make me sad. All the trees are all like you can see all the way to the other side of the forest. Like, because all the trees are so skinny. Is this a baby? Luna offering footwork? Sure. Snack bar? 5-year plans are good things. It's much more habitable in the Pacific Northwest. A con clown car rooms? That's how I did my first Twitch cons. My first Twitch con, we had, my second Twitch con, we had 5 girls in one room. 2 girls on each bed, and then we got a cot for the 5th girl. It was great. I think I only spent like $200 on my entire hotel. Girl, I'm right there with you. A little bit. I also went on a road trip from Oregon through Nevada to Utah and back up through Idaho and Washington. Oh, you got to see a lot of stuff then. Hi, Chris. Chrissy, how are you? Long time no see. Danny and I are doing Hoh in like 9 days. I'm so excited for you. Newbie tip, let people know when you go into nature and when you expect to be back. Yeah. Also share your location. Also, It doesn't hurt to bring a little paint marker with you and mark trees at your turns. Can I scream to the void for a second? Because while getting drunk on the beach with friends last night was fun, the sand in my eye is not. Ew, I'm sorry. That sucks. Are you, Societies, are you on Alki or are you more like Golden Gardens area? Hi, Chef Nagin. That waterfall hike is what made me move, I think, amongst other things. I'd never seen a waterfall, let alone a magical rainforest before. Have you done the, is it the Seven Falls Drive? If you love waterfalls, I think you'd really get a kick out of that. It's really not that long. I think it only takes like an hour, hour and a half to get through all of them. I love out of context clipping. I'm doing decently. I'm about to head to bed, but I saw you live and I wanted to say hi. Hi. I think we're just going to do the wooden path stuff, but I'll share my location. Yeah, I mean, you guys are going to be together, and also the whole rainforest has no cell service. So good luck. Good luck sharing your location. But know that if you're GPSing to get where you're going, download the map before you get there. That's my pro tip. Ho Rainforest was so, that whole area up there, like Oak Harbor, once you get out of Oak Harbor and you're up in the area, cell signal will not just be limited, but it will be null. That road trip was like a year after I moved and a couple of friends to go to the music festival, and we camped in a van for like a week. That's so fun. Yeah, Alki. You live on Alki? I'm coming to your house next summer. Societies. You didn't even, I can't believe you didn't even tell me that you live on Alki. I just looked at flights. I can fly to Washington for $100. For $100, I could just come and stay at your house and spend the summer on Alki. How are you doing, Nagin? How's the rest of your birthday stream? The Trail of 10 Falls at Silver Creek is one of my favorites. Silver Falls? Maybe? I always offline maps. Okay, yeah. I knew you'd probably already be prepared, but I felt the need that I had to say something. Oh my god, it's midnight! I have to go to my unpaid internship early in the morning. You should show up late and be like, if you would have paid me, I would have been on time. Just kidding, don't do that. That's terrible. Be a good little intern. Oak Harbor. I live in Fidalgo Island, north of Oak.
Guess who's back again? I'm bringing sexy back again. Guess who's back again? I'm bringing sexy back. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Your boyfriend is the boy, make loving. You're such a fucking, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I like my dick sucked. I buy you a sick truck, I buy you some new ticks. I get you that dip tuck. How you start a family, the condom slipped up. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
Dude, do you guys see the definition though? Like, do you see what's happening? I've been working out so much. I haven't flexed on stream in a minute. Damn. RP, thank you so much for the 7,760 biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just spoiling me tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It could have been Summer Rebo. A Rebo. It's Rebo Summer. I know I've ruined everything. Sorry, Nagin. I'm sorry. Hello, DJ. I got a spot for you. Literally looking at the water. Bring Shook. Dude, I wish I could bring him up to Washington. He's still never been. Nagin, thank you for the 100 biddies. I mean, he's been, okay. He's been to White Salmon Societies. I don't know if you even know where that is, because I didn't know where the fuck that was until our friend moved there. It's literally, okay, you know how like there's like the gorge and Oregon is on this side and Washington's on this side? It's just right on the other side of the gorge from Oregon, but like east if you're on your way to go to, well, if you're on your way to go to the gorge music venue. Welcome to the gun show, chat. Jesse might love it here. I think that he would love it there. No, he hasn't seen any of it. And I grew up in Washington. So when he came to visit the Pacific Northwest, I just wanted to take him up to Washington and like show him Washington. But Kramit and Hump and Dave were like, we should go to the Oregon coast to go fishing. I don't know why. They just like fished on this little pond next to their Airbnb. And then they were like, we should go camping. To be fair, our campsite was really, really pretty. We camped right next to a waterfall. It was gorgeous. But I wanted to take him up to Washington, but I had like, you know, 4 other voices that wanted to do something different. I want to take him to my stomping grounds. I want to show him what Washington really is. Because all he's seen is like Southern Washington. I want to take him up to go see Mount Rainier, my mountain. I want to take him to the Hoh Rainforest. I want to bring him to Seattle. Seattle's such a cool city. There's so much to do there. I want to take him on a hot tub boat. You can go fishing out there. You can fish and crab off Alki. Oh, I didn't know that. My buddy just took 60 pounds of snow crab. That's crazy. Yes, Leezy. And low key, when we go to Washington, I was thinking about doing a crowdfund for this. So it's $200 an hour. It is expensive. But if I can get some of my girly friends to come up to Washington to like split the cost with me, it won't be that expensive. It's a boat that you take out on Lake Washington. It's not like a large vessel. It's like a little, it's like the size of a little speedboat, and inside of it is a hot tub. So you drive the boat from in while you're sitting in a hot tub, and there's like a cooler and a speaker. And even if it's raining, it doesn't matter because it's a fucking hot tub. So you're just like warm, vibing in a hot tub. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done. And you just like cruise around, Lake Washington. It's so nice. I never got to see the Seattle Underground City when I was there, and I wanted to. I wish that was something I could stream, but there's no way we're getting cell phone service down there. They have like a Wi-Fi. Hey Nala, they have like a Wi-Fi setup down there that like you can get Wi-Fi, but according to them, the reason why it doesn't work, because it does not fucking work, is because it's like paranormal interference. Now that I think about it, it's going to be a good time to call it for me, especially after becoming a human hot dog earlier. I love you so much. Seriously, I know there's a lot of challenges and change, but I'm here for you whenever. I love you so much, Mar. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind to me always and remaining in my life all of this time with like all of the changes and craziness that have happened in my life. I just really appreciate you and I love you and I think you're wonderful. I'm so lucky to know you. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Hot Dog Mar. Nala, hello. How are you, love? Okay, you guys, that alert played and it didn't turn off. We're doing a YouTube test right now, you guys, to test our YouTube live streams and see how they do. Right now, we're multi-streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube all at the same time. And so far, so good. The vertical camera is working on YouTube as well. Look at you YouTubings. Well, because we have a whole new setup. I had to set up, I had to do a whole, y'all, I worked really, really hard. And I was depressed and crying my eyes out all week, and I still managed to get some shit done to upgrade our stuff. So please, please just love me forever.
Please.
Oh my God.
Me forever.
Holy shit. And if you're watching on mobile on Twitch, Kick doesn't have this yet, but I'm sure they're going to have it soon. We have vertical streams set up on Twitch mobile. So if you're watching on mobile, now it is optimized for your vertical viewing experience. If you're on mobile and you don't like this, you're like, ew, I want the whole thing. All you have to do is turn your phone horizontal and it will give you the full 1920 by 1080. Or watch on a browser instead. Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Everything's working. It was a real pain in the butt earlier, you guys. It took me a whole hour to be able to make stream go live. I was like in a message or in a thread with the in the Discord of the people who make this plugin for the vertical streaming and stuff. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I'm so excited it's working. Yes, we're doing the YouTubings. We're doing the tubes of the Ubes. I will find you okay for now. Thank you. I will take okay. A Luna stream is a Luna stream is a Luna stream is a Luna stream in a Luna stream, a Luna stream in a Luna stream in a Luna stream. Okay. Rotate that thing. They did it automatically and I had to change it back. Did what automatically, love? I want a drink. Armor. You're in luck. Also, if you click the settings cog, you don't want to rotate your phone. Oh, okay. Bear and Sage, thank you so much because I didn't know that. We're going to make a command with this because I knew some people weren't going to like the vertical thing. It's new. You're locked in, like really close. You know, some people are used to their horizontal, being able to have chat under it. It's like easier to chat. So I was like trying to get ahead of it. Okay, if they don't like it, here are their options. You can disable it. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Hello, Society's son. I should make a little video of it. So if you're looking at it, you said, oh my God, that's so easy. Okay, I'll do a little screen record of this. How do I screen record? Is it this one? No, that's screen mirroring. Is it this one? Nope. No, I don't want Apple Intelligence. You guys, I turn off all the AI stuff on all my phones. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Yeah, we'll make a nice little short and then I'll put it up. Today's the first day that we're doing vertical streaming, so we're just testing that all of this stuff can work and it's not gonna kill my CPU. Ryan, thank you for the follow. Harder for me to mod too. Spy Wolf, hello. I didn't mind it being close. I just disliked that I couldn't see the full of chat. Oh, fair. Fair. I like the Zoom, but the chat, okay, it's the chat thing. So Twitch still needs to work on that. Twitch specifically for the vertical stuff says, because I originally had chat, like in the vertical, you can't see, but like in the vertical, this would be me, right? So I had chat originally set up right here, just smaller, but then Twitch was like, we automatically put the chat on, so don't put a chat. Because I can't disable Twitch's chat overlay on my screen, if that makes sense. So having a secondary chat overlay underneath it would just make it impossible to read. Well, they are, Bear. Every social media platform is trying to take whatever is unique about the other social media platform and absorb it. Until basically every social media platform is the same as every other social media platform. I feel like that's what's happening, right? TikTok was like the leader on short form content. They really mastered that. It was all about like the 15-second scrollability, right? TikTok never had lives. Scrollability. Then Instagram introduced Reels. YouTube introduced Shorts. TikTok had to keep up some way. TikTok introduces live streaming. Instagram has already had live streaming, but like it's just not a very highly utilized tool. Then Twitch starts doing scrollable clips. Then they add now scrollable live streams where you can just like scroll through them. YouTube adds the vertical scrollability to their shorts, you know, so now you're going through YouTube clips and also the scrollability. They're all just copying each other. They're all just copying each other until they'll all just be the same. I mean, you're running 3 streams and all 3 are looking crisp, so that's a plus. The big test would be running something. Yeah, Leezy. So that's going to be the next test. Today, I just wanted to like see if this was even possible. Because there's a lot going on. So I wanted to see if this was even possible. Next, we'll test it with gaming. Hello, Rogue. Beans, thank you for the follow on Kick. Please don't put chat on video feed. For vertical, no, I'm not gonna. I like it where you see chat on screen. I want to watch it and read it. Yeah. So I had a smaller version of this on the vertical streams originally when I set it up, but Twitch won't let you disable their chat feed. So you wouldn't have been able to read either of them. They're all just a Regina George in a world that's trying to make fetch happen. I like the wide form, but if you popped up in a cute outfit, I can rotate and be like, damn. How are you? I'm doing okay. How are you, DJ? I don't not. What? What? I don't not I not? Are you saying donut? Cause same, dude. I could go for a maple bar right now. Couldn't possibly get a good one at this time of night, but ooh. Ooh. Good Safeway maple bar. I don't like it and not want to read it. I like where you don't see chat on screen. Oh, you don't want to see chat. I mean, you don't want to see my face either, Bear. Let's be real. Let's be so for real. Oh shit, I have a spot for maple bars here. Well, I know where we're going when I get there. Don't talk donuts. Ross is down the street. Am I gonna tempt you? Tempt you into something sinful? You must resist. Chat gets in the way of the Zoom. Okay, heard. I hear you guys, but I feel like a lot of people like to have the chat on screen so they know what's going on in all of the other chats. But you guys are like OGs, you know? Like all the things that used to light you up about me are boring to you now. Like you guys have gone from like loving me and thinking that I'm wonderful to like me being your baby sister. So nothing about you is boring to me. Mira, when I say stuff like that, I'm never talking to you. We will be obsessed with each other until the end of time. I'm not talking. If it doesn't pertain to you, I'm not talking to you. Squo, Mira. I was talking to the people who specifically were talking about chat not being on screen. Okay? When I'm talking shit about you specifically, you'll know. Because I will call you out by name. And then Danny's going to come in and she's like, yeah, get him, Luna. Get him. I need chat to know I'm a real one. Girl, you're a real one. Hey again, Fade. You're a real one. I will buy out of lust. Never have I ever thought more than, wowie zowie, okay, Ms. Ma'am. It ruins the immersion. Of what? It's covering the cool background you labored to make. That's okay. Normally, yes. Danny is down with a migraine. Poor baby. I was actually about to say goodnight so I can take care of some stuff for her. Okay, good night. Love you. Go take care of your baby. Go take care of your baby. I don't even remember what I was what was I talking about? What was I talking about before chat got bratty and then Mira was like, Mira and Squo were like, hey! Hey! Okay, hold on. What were we? Multi-stream. Maple bars. Donuts. I don't know, it's gone. It's gone. Aren't we drinking? Yes. Cheers. Chat getting bratty, it doesn't sound like us. Oh. That's interesting. That's an interesting take that you have about that. Getting naked in the forest. I haven't talked about that for at least an hour. Some guy called his dingling a maple bar. I'm going to slap my maple bar on the table. I don't know why. How dare he take such a delicious, perfect breakfast dessert and compare it to his dinky little wiener. I'm offended for anyone who's ever enjoyed a donut. Time is a concept. True. True. I agree. I agree. I need to grab a snack. I gotta think about what the snack is gonna be. String cheese. I'm gonna go grab a string cheese really fast. But what if it does? I'm gonna grab a string cheese really fast. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I knew what you meant, Sage. I even string the whole thing and don't get greedy? Yeah. What do you mean? Some people stop stringing halfway through? What's the point? Why even start to string if you're not going to finish? Billy Four Shoes, thank you for the follow. Words are hard. English ones especially. Sometimes I stop and glutton. You're robbing yourself from the glorious experience that is a stringed cheese. I don't know. I reckon I've always been one of those people who, I don't know what it is, but I like food that I have to like fidget with to eat. I love pistachios, but not shelled. Like, they have to have the shell on. Those bags of pistachios that just have the nuts in them with no shells, bro. I'm here for a dopamine hit. I want my brain to say, job well done when I finally get that nut in my mouth. String cheese. Crab. Oh my god. Crab. Do not shell my crab for me. I want to get it out of the shell all by myself. Preferably with my teeth. The wiggle of the cheeses, you said that was fucking hilarious. Yo! Dullisty, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, 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 thank you. I have 150,000 booties. I don't know what alert to make. There's so many. Goth, it's up to you. If I said something that you think is funny, we can make it out of that. You can choose a song. Oh my god. That name color is so hard to see. Is it Phaedra? Phaedra? Hello. I'd split that strand 2 more times. My humble goddess. I've never eaten an artichoke I have to work for. You have to, I've only ever had artichokes like, they're not really pickled, but they're like olive or oiled or whatever. I've only ever had the kind of artichoke that you put on pizza or a salad. You have to try it with clarified butter, a pinch of garlic, salt, and a squirt of lemon. I don't have to try it. That's the only way I eat it, Goth. That's the only way I eat it. The only difference of how I do it is I'll do just a little, teeniest little sprinkle of fresh parsley in the garlic lemon butter. Unmatched. Unmatched. And then you go to these like 5-star restaurants and they give you crab legs and they literally just give you butter. Does this look like a bowl of popcorn to you, motherfucker? Like, what the fuck is this? Did you hear about that thing a while back where 11 billion crabs went missing? No, and I definitely had nothing to do with it. Oh my god, I want to try that, Humble. I've never had that. Mystery solved. Goth. I've tried so many different crabs. Dungeness crab, king crab, rock crab, blue crab, soft shell crab. These like crazy crabs that they had in Thailand. I don't even know what they were called. The absolute best crab I've ever had in my life are the crabs that Jesse catches at the creek. And they're called mud crabs. They have the most flavorful crab meat I've ever tasted. You almost don't even need the butter, but I love the butter. And they call them lollies. Their claws are huge, like freaking huge, and they're full of meat. It's like the most meaty part of the crab. It's so delicious. Humble, I'm gonna make sure I get an opportunity to try that. That sounds so good. Good night, Southpaw. Yeah, Lizzie, he goes out and catches them all the time. I think winter is when they're like the most present or whatever. But yeah, he just made like he can get crab so easily. He just made a crab pizza. He's like, I want to learn how to make a pizza. So he like made dough from scratch. Figured out a sauce. Put crab on a pizza. I don't really like crab on stuff or in stuff. I just like crab. Like, I don't care for crab cakes or crab rangoons or whatever they're called. I just want that meat. Jesse's gonna be a feeder. Yep. But luckily everything he catches is protein, you know? Lean protein at that. So crab, you can't eat it every day. It's actually bad for you if you eat it every day. I can't remember if it's like mercury poisoning or something that you get, but fun fact, crab is the highest protein value that you can get per calorie value of any food. A whole crab is something like 120 calories, 160 calories, but it's all 100% protein. It's pretty amazing. Crab Imperial? Ooh, what's that like? Lazy. Crab ran the spoon. If he gets addicted to making pizzas. I want a smoker first. I really want a Traeger Jr. or something similar. So we can like easily smoke meat. Smoked steaks are the best steaks that ever existed. Once you have a smoked steak, you will never eat your steak another way again. Smoker, I barely know her. Crab Imperial is meat. Crab meat stirred with cream. Breading, Old Bay seasoning on top, and then it's baked. Society, he has that like charcoal grill that he can use to smoke. I don't want that. I mean, we'll use that. But I want like a higher tech one. Ooh, I haven't had smoked watermelon before. My brain is going in silly mode. Do you need to go to sleep? Guess we didn't pay attention to our battery percentage. It's a mysterious mystery. Who could it be? Who could it be? Smoke it like a roast. Do you have to smoke it for very long? Dude, that sounds like some man of the wild type shit, Bear. Societies, how long are you smoking the watermelon for? Does it need a lot of time? Ah, damn. Mindless delirium. So just like normal. Sorry, Bear Canuck. Bear Canuck. It's like you're just replacing me now? Excuse me? Half the time of a roast. Dude, I just can't wait to get over there. Life's gonna be so fun with Jesse. It's been 8 years since I like lived with a person that I felt like, well, they didn't feel it. Okay. It's probably been 10 years since I've lived with a person that felt like they were my partner. It's been 8 years since I lived with someone who like had common goals. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I feel like whenever I tell Jesse an idea, he's never like, that won't work. Ever. I don't think he's ever said that to me, ever. He's always just like, okay, well, how do you want this to work? And when we're together, I just know, like, I'm going to come up with an idea and then we're going to brainstorm it together and we'll be able to make it happen. I'm just so excited. I'm so fucking excited. Poor Jesse. What do you mean for Jesse? Where'd you put the keys up on the table? I appreciate that about Jesse. I do too. He's a very sweet boy. Do you want to have kids? No. No, I don't. And also, like, I think that time is over for me. I'm too old. I'm too old for that. I'm too old to be raising littles. "24/7 Luna is poor Jesse." Whatever. Don't you hang around during the whole streamathon? You little fucker. Necromancer is the story that created the world cyberpunk. You were telling me about that the other night. I can barely look after myself, let alone mini Leezies. My older brother is like that, but my sister has too. My mom adopted me when she was 45. That's super sweet, Mox. I'm not saying that there's a certain cutoff age for everyone. I'm saying that there's a cutoff age for me. So let me just give you a little bit of my background, and then I think you'll understand more. I grew up with a single mother. I was the oldest by 6 years. And so I had to basically raise my brother and sister. By the time I was 8 years old, I was being left alone with my two toddler siblings, a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, to babysit by myself while my mom went to work and like went out at night to go like to bars and go to clubs and stuff. I spent the majority of my time at home with the kids. I wasn't allowed to go to sleepovers. I wasn't allowed to do after school activities. All the way through high school, I wasn't allowed to do any of that stuff because I had to come home and I had to take care of my siblings. So I didn't have a childhood, not a real one. I was Lil Mama. That's what they called me. Because it was my responsibility to take care of the kids. She went to work. Then I got out of like that house and I needed to find a job and I needed to find something that I was good at. And so I started teaching preschool. I taught preschool and also toddler room for 7 years. So for 7 years, I had a classroom of 15 children ages 2.5 to 4.5 that I would teach and get ready to go to kindergarten. I'd teach them their letters, their numbers, how to write their names, but also like it was my job to enrich them and love them and, you know, make sure that like they had a safe place because not all of them had good homes. After that, I was really kind of like worn out of kids, but I needed to continue working when I quit the preschool center. And so I nannied for an additional 3 years, raising other people's children for them while they worked and they pursued their passions and their goals. I think in my life, by giving the first 29 years of my life to other people's children, I think I've I think I've put in my time. I think I have made a positive impact on the world. I think I have left a positive impact on a lot of young people who are going to go into the world and be the next generation. I do not feel called to ruin my body by getting pregnant with a child and passing on my DNA. I do not feel called to adopt or foster at this time in my life. With Freya leaving us very, very soon, in 10 days, actually, this is going to be the first time in my entire life that I am not actually responsible for somebody else. Growing up, it was my siblings, then it was my preschool students, then it was the kids I nannied for, then it was the men I dated who needed a fucking mom. And, you know, for the past 11 years, it's been Freya. I think I would like to enjoy just like taking care of me. Of course, I'm gonna like take care of Jesse in the partner capacity, but like he's a grown-ass man. All he needs is like love. Love and like mutual respect, and like we do house stuff together. But it's gonna be the first time that I don't have to be like responsible for feeling like I have to like keep somebody alive, or like, you know what I mean? So I just want to think about like being selfish. You know, like in a positive way, not in a fuck the whole wide world, but I'd like to just focus on me for a while. I think I've earned it. Julian, how are you doing? I am there. Yeah, at the end of the year. At the end of the year. Thanks for understanding, Mox. Sometimes when I say that, people will be like, but children, they're like the best thing, and they changed my life. And I'm like, I know children are wonderful. I do know that. And thank you so much for helping to continue humanity. And I love that, you know? And if the kids are my nieces and nephews, I'm going to give them the fucking world. Okay? I'm going to be so cool for them. I'm going to be so cool for them. Yeah, true, Goth. It's Luna time. Mighty Morphin Luna time. It's time to get Luna! People have different things to contribute, and you've put in more than many people ever do. Thank you, Bear. Oh yeah, my teenager is grown, and I'm looking forward to living for me. Or when my teenager is grown, I'm looking forward to living for me finally. I love my kids, but I need to live for me, right? Right? And like, I know, because people are like, you'd make such a good mom. I know I would make a good mom, but I also think like it would take a part of me that I just don't want to sacrifice now that I feel like I finally have it. Because if I were a parent, there's no way that I'm not giving everything that I can for my child, and giving my child everything that I didn't have and everything that I wanted for myself, you know? And like, there's no way I'm not going to love them with like my whole ass. I just really want to invest my whole ass in myself. Because I've never gotten to love myself with my whole ass. I've never gotten to only think about me. You know, well, that sounds weird because I like have a partner. Like, obviously, I hope that you guys understand without me qualifying. I don't mean not also loving and caring about my partner. But like, I've never just got to think about what's good for me, what I want. Even like not having like kids around, or like, you know, now I finally have like an adult partner. I've always had to think about like, okay, can I go on this trip? How's Freya? You know, can I go on this road trip? Can I stay in this Airbnb? Can I stay in this hotel? Can I buy this certain air freshener? Can I, like, everything that I have done my entire life up until now has always had to be in consideration of someone else. you know, whether I chose that or I didn't choose that. It's going to be great getting to like make choices for me. Thank you, Mira. I love you. Oh, Mira. I'm going to send you probably like in the next, speaking of Auntie, in the next couple weeks, some pictures of some stuff that you may want for you, but also some stuff for the kids before I list it. My mother was married 25 years, and my adopted father was cheating on her for 2 years. She was a single parent for me, but my older sister and brother were 17 and 20 when my dad left, before she was married, and she was a teacher. Wow. What a story. Evolutionary speaking, acting in a nurturing auntie and motherly role is just as productive as children you care for. I'd say you done raised a hell of a lot of kids. I have a hell of a lot of kids. I feel that. I relate to that big time. I understand. It's not selfish to want to just love yourself and enjoy your own self. So only a small amount. I'm going to poop in your mouth, Bear. I've always taken care of everyone else. You really do that. Appropriate time for Ron Swanson code again. Never half-ass 2 things. Whole-ass 1 thing. You have to plan around your dependents that you love, but it's hard sometimes. Yeah. Baby. I'm talking too much. I'm feeling very emotional. Come here. Bring it in, baby. Bring it in. We love you. Hi, Tigerly. Just got here and speaking the truth. How do we always end up just like talking, spitting bars at the end of the night? We're just like insane people. And then 1 a.m. rolls around and we're like, you want to get deep though? You want to get deep about it? We could just get deep about it. Don't think of life as being selfish. If you take care of yourself and giving yourself what you need, you're able to give back more. Yes, Bear. Listen, when I say selfish, I don't mean it in a bad way. But I know that like for a lot of people, the word selfish has a negative connotation. To me, being selfish is a form of self-care. When I am using, like, when I'm trying to say that somebody is selfish in a bad way, I'll usually say something like self-serving, you know, where they're being selfish, but to the detriment of the people around them. Oh yeah, sorry, Bear. Bear Canuck. I'm not gonna shit in your mouth. Bear. Oh no, thank you, Lizzie. Bearto Bear, who is Bearto Bear, who is in our Kick Chat, who is my original bear. He's my little baby bear. He is a little fuckhead, and he says things to me, and then I say things back to him, but it does make it quite uncomfortable when there's somebody else in stream who has a similar name, and then I say stuff like that. Lexa, thank you so much for the kick raid. Thank you, baby. I hope you had so much fun tonight. Everybody, if you have not had the chance to go follow Lexa No Pro, she is on Kick and on Twitch, actually. She makes 2 different types of content. On Twitch, she does a lot of like IRL lifestyle stuff, cooking streams, traveling all around. On Kick, don't open the Kick stream next to your mama. That's all I gotta say about that. It is wonderful, but don't let your mama see, because she will steal Lexa out from under you and you will not be able to hang out in that chat anymore. You be careful. How are you? Girl, I had to give bad news today and I hated it. So now I'm having some drinks. Nicholas and Felipe, thank you for the follows. My name is Luna. Sorry. Hi, guys. I'm a variety streamer, psychedelic artist, gamer, cosplayer, traveler, all that shit. Yeah, on Kick We Goon. Okay, Lexa, if you don't mind me saying it, I'll say it. I didn't know, like some people, I have friends that, like, do Gooner content, but, like, they don't want me to say that directly, so I'm, like, not trying to, like I'm trying to allude without, like, being lewd. But if you don't care, I don't care. So perfect. That's great. That's great. How was your stream? Did you have fun? Did you get spoiled? Did you get everything that your heart desired? Because you deserve it. I didn't know Lexa was on Kick. I got to go check that stream out. It's good. It's good. Hi, Wolf. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah. So TLDR, Lexa, Freya has a goodbye date, which I know we talked about last time. And so it's, like, official now. August 4th, I'll be saying goodbye. And I have known since Monday, but, like, I didn't like know how to talk about it, and I've been trying to process it. And, like, today I had to, like, drop the fucking bomb. And I am just, everything in my brain is just like, it was good. I'm so sleepy now. Oh, you're going to sleep so well. You're so thoughtful. Thanks. I love your dress. This was $3 on Shein. This was $3. Maybe $4. So I bought, like, a couple. Okay, it looks cute from the front, right? And the print's cute or whatever. And I actually like the material. The back is so ugly. The back is stupid. It's like a cross back, but it's not, like, there's no banding across the back. So the back, I'll show you. Ow. So the back just, like, hangs here. No, like, just looks like I have a weird hunch in my back. Thank you, Lexa. Gonna be okay. I cried earlier. I think maybe I'm out of tears right now. It's okay. I know it's the right thing. I know Freya's at her Bricked on Maine. Thank you for the follow. I know Freya's on her last legs, and the vet completely agrees with me, and it's the right thing. It's the right thing. It sucks, but it's the right thing. We know it's all flat. Bear toe, bear. 22. Now you've made me use your full government name. Don't talk about my cupcake that way, okay? It has been very hard to lose all this weight, and unfortunately, when you lose weight, your little butt gets little, okay? But I'm working on it. I'm training glutes 3 times a week, okay? It's gonna come back better than ever. Thank you, Bear Canuck. That's very sweet of you. I hate the back. That's so weird. Why would they cross it that high up? It's just odd. And it's like adjustable straps, but they don't adjust low enough for you to be able to wear it at like a normal. That's why it was $3 is what it is. I got what I paid for. Honestly, I got better than what I paid for it. Where else can you get a $3 dress and it looks like this in the front? It's great for stream. Blue Ranger, thank you for the follow. That's great for stream. I got scared because your teacher voice happened. Bear's just really trying to fight me tonight. I'm like, hey, my dog's dying. And Bear's like, great, time to go in for the kill. It looks like normal, real clothing on normal, real girl, not AI. It's great. My program, my AI program worked. Can't even tell that I'm AI. Doesn't look that bad though. And it looks great in the front. Thanks, BB. Thanks, BB. Most things are fake now. Not me. 100% natural. Everything you see. These are the factory settings. No aftermarket parts in these parts. Twitch has AI streamers. Yeah. Yeah, dude, some of the most popular Instagram pages are AI, which I just find so offensive. Astral Pilot, thank you for the follow. Even channels where it's like, this is obviously an AI girl. Like, it's not, like, the channel's not even trying to hide that it's an AI girl. And this AI is getting 5 million likes, 5 million views, whatever. And they can monetize AI. Ah! Yeah, the AI will interact with chatters. Yeah, I've seen it. There's like, I've seen the Jesus one. There was a Santa Claus one for a long time. Now they have like more girl ones coming up. There's a lot of DJ ones in the DJ section, which is a trip. Also on Kick, like 24/7 AI DJs. No cyberware installed. No upgrades. Oh my goodness gracious. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. What a time to be alive. What a time, what a time, what a time, what a time. Okay, do you guys want to know a weird coincidence? Are you looking forward to some cyberpunk? Maybe. Yes. Cyberpunk hurts my feelings every time I play, but I still love it. I have a question. Off topic, of course. Did you see the new Lotto video? No, I don't really watch or have interest in Lotto. El Paterni, thank you for the follow. Her Lotto's original rap name was Mulatto. And then she got signed and they made her change her name. And I just feel like I couldn't like her after that. Because you're a big Doja Cat fan is why I ask. No, did she have Doja on? You had me at weird. Okay, so on Kick, we have 3,930 followers, right? So 70 followers till we get to our next 1,000, like till we get to 4,000. And then on Twitch, we have 36,930. So 70 to get to the next 1,000. I thought that was weird. I just thought that was a cute little weird coinky dink. Should I watch it, Jedi? Let's make it 71. Thanks, Bear. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I have some decisions to make. Hola, mi amor. Hola, ¿cómo está? Decisions, you say? Yeah. I have to decide if I want to stay up another hour, make it until 2, or if I want to log off now. It's Saturday, so I probably should stay up later. Bien, ¿y tú? Hold on. How do I say so in Spanish? I can only remember how to say it in French. Comme ci, comme ça. I don't know how you say that. $63 left? Really? Was my thing not updated? Oh, now we only have 60 left. Damn. Thanks for all the new follows. I do not like Doja Cat really, but Doja in that video, seriously, maybe I should listen to some more Doja. I like her. Okay, perfect, Blue Ranger, because I don't speak a lot of Spanish. I can say hello, and I can say thank you, and you're welcome, and I need ice, and where's the bathroom? I feel like you've been feeling a lot better the longer stream has gone on, so my vote would be continue as long as energy commits. Why not, my love? Oh, I'm your love now? Oh, you love me? You love me all of a sudden out of nowhere? No, I don't, Blue Ranger. I'm less Latina than I look. It's very disappointing to a lot of people. I feel like I should just lean into it. I should just learn Spanish, and then no one will even ask. They'll just be like, you are definitely Latina, you speak Spanish, you look like it, and then I'll never have to answer any awkward questions ever again. Lexa came in, yes. Love Lexa. She's great. Just tells it to you straight. I know. I want to be more like Lexa. I feel like Lexa will just be like, you're fucking weird. I wanna get better at that. Instead of just like smiling through stuff and letting the mods handle it. What does she say? She does this, the fuck? I don't think my face can do it. The fuck? It's the cutest thing ever. Lotto featuring Doja. The song is called Okay. It was 90s themed. Lyrically and visually, she took the show. That's what Doja be doing. That's why I love her. I feel like she's so innovative in a space that's like so much only about like sexuality and twerking. She takes that, right? And she'll come to it with like a very like sexual energy. Dizzy Diz and okay. Thank you for the follows. She'll come to it with like such, but it's always unique. It's always like an artistic take. It's always creative. Ooh, Blue Ranger, that's icky. We don't compare women here. Yeah, I'm not in competition with other women. And you trying to like rank us is gross. We don't like that. Don't do that. Practice makes perfect. We'll let you roast the fuck out of weird people until you get bored. Art alert. Listen, that was a traumatic event. We don't talk about that anymore. That no longer exists in our lore. That time erased from the history books. Or the history videos. The history logs. I shouldn't have said logs. No, Dizzy. Show outfit and move 360. Okay, gift 5 subs and I'll show you my outfit. So I used to have this alert and it was Doja Cat farting on my face because I love Doja Cat. And one time I said, oh my God, I love Doja Cat so much I would suck her farts. And then it became an alert, right? All fun and games until T-Pain raided me. And while T-Pain is raiding me with like 6,000 people, 2,000 people, I don't know, thousands of people, I'm like trying to like say thank you. And my chat, who's full of fucking brats, makes Doja Cat fart on my face in front of T-Pain. All of a sudden, T-Pain didn't type in my chat anymore. We never got raided again. It never happened again. Anyway, that's that one time I met T-Pain on the internet. 360, please, princess. 5 subs, please, princess. In what world, Dizzy? I'm gonna need you. Dizzy, do you not actually know anything about T-Pain? I feel like you have this really like topical knowledge of T-Pain. Like you're right now being the type of Star Wars fan that's only seen the movies. Okay? The T-Pain auto-tune stuff was merely the way that he broke into mainstream. He is an incredibly talented musician, singer, producer. He does crazy stuff, dude. The auto-tune is literally just a blip on his musical career. That's just how he went mainstream. That's just how he like got record labels to notice him. In what way? Okay, Dizzy, I'm gonna challenge you, okay? This is a challenge. I double doggy dare you. Tonight, do a deep dive on T-Pain on YouTube tonight and educate yourself. Because I really truly think if all you know about T-Pain is the auto-tune stuff, you will be amazed. You will be amazed at his musical talents. T-Pain was in a video for Rap Battle of History. Oh, I haven't seen that. Lil Bluey, hi. What the fuck? Dude, Bluey, not everybody knows. A lot of people only know T-Pain like for that, you know, that moment in his life. But I'm excited for you, Dizzy. I'm actually hella excited for you. Because I remember when I first discovered the T-Pain lore and like how much deeper all of it goes. Oh, you're in for a ride. He is a legend. Did you, Bluey, get to watch his Coachella performance at all? He at a certain point in the middle of his Coachella performance, did you see that moment where he sits down? He sits down and he goes, "Y'all, I waited 20 years. I worked hard for 20 fucking years to get on this stage. I just want to take a minute to appreciate it and enjoy it." I just thought that was such a beautiful. I feel like it's just so cognizant of like who he is as a creator, as a person. He is just actually a genuine guy who loves what he does, who loves making music, who, you know, loves being able to pursue all of these other passions. And the auto-tune helped him get there. Yeah, he seems so cool. I've never met him in real life, but he seems so cool. I caught like a couple of clips from the Streamer University stuff where people didn't know who he was, and he would just like pretended like he was a small streamer. He was just like, yeah, well, you know, I hope one day I'm able to make it. Like, thank you for the tips. Meanwhile, he's a teacher at Streamer University. Hello, Arturix. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hello. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's so cool to meet somebody else who knows about him. That's so dope. Yeah, we're doing our first YouTube multi-stream today. I'm testing it out. That's why we don't have music in the background. Normally I'm playing like background music. But I'm seeing about live streaming on YouTube and like what that's like. It seems fine. It's not taking away the bandwidth or anything from Twitch or Kick. Yeah, I follow him on Twitch too. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Hiccups. Ooh, wait. YouTube has its own emotes? I watch his stream all the time, and he definitely is talented with music and with streaming. Yeah. I like watching his streams because I feel like I like watching him with other people, you know? Like when he has his friends come on, or his family come on, or his partner come on, or like literally anyone, like he's T-Pain, you know? He's a big fucking deal. Watching him interact with other people, it's not like him just always thinking about whatever he's gonna say next. Like he seems like he genuinely is like listening and engaging and like interested. And I think that's sick. Because a lot of people nowadays, this is not shade at anyone in particular, but I feel like we live in a time where everybody is trying to like be the center of attention, or like, you know, I mean, there are a lot of clout chasers, but like everybody, like so many people are just like transactional. It's not real. It's just so refreshing to watch somebody be a real fucking person, even though they have all this status. They could be flexing. They could be like doing stuff to try and like, you know, be the biggest dog in the room or whatever. And like, he doesn't do that at all. And I really respect that. It does indeed. They're quite strange, all random. I wonder if I bet I can probably put emotes and stuff in. We might have to do a couple live streams first. The other platform that I want to add live streams to is TikTok. But TikTok makes it so difficult. Because I don't have 10,000 followers on TikTok, I can't just do it straight from OBS. I have to have a second software, the TikTok live app, and then I have to share my camera from OBS to stream on TikTok, which I think would take up too much of my computer, like for us to play games or anything. So I think if I wanted to do TikTok, I'd have to, Curtis, thank you for the follow. I think I'd have to do just from my phone. Like I haven't caught one of the drifting streams. Every time he's doing one, I always come in at the end and I'm like, ugh. Hey, what's up, Surdy? I'll be in Australia at the end of the year. At the end of the year. I have already started downsizing and getting all my stuff prepared and figuring out the visa process and all of that. Mr. J, TikTok is Korean owned and Korean. Okay. I love Koreans. Oh, you flick your... Stop it. Stop it. Oh, it's just a fun... Oh, just a fun fact. Okay. I was like... I couldn't... Whenever somebody says anything about race in the chat, I'm like... What do you mean by that? What are you trying to tell me? Okay, hold on. Hudson sent me a screenshot and said, "Nuff said." Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen clips from this one. I haven't seen the video. I'll have to go watch. Yeah, Doja is that bitch. When you come in Oz to live? At the end of the year. Yeah, at the end of the year. What's up, Ozzy? At the end of the year. Jesse's gonna come here in November. The goal is to be on my way to Australia to live full time by the end of December. Pretty excited. Australian winters, well, where I'm living, they're pretty mild. It'll be cold for the area. Like, it gets down into the 40s, but no snow. Some rainstorms, but nothing really super crazy. Pretty moderate weather where I'm gonna live. So it's a lot like where I grew up, just more jungly. Me either, Ozzy. Me either. I was just talking about how excited I'm gonna be to like have my person with me. This long distance shit can eat my ass. I'm so over it. Surdy, I'll be in like north of Brizzy, 4 hours north of Brizzy. So, yo, a little Ghosty just gifted another 5 subs. Thank you so much, Ghosty. Thank you for the kick subs. Ozzy, I literally just had to announce today. Freya has her goodbye date set. She's had a lot of stuff going on, and there's no fixing it. And so the vet and I had a long talk on Monday, and it's time. So her goodbye date is August 4th. So I originally, when all of this started, the whole plan was to take Freya. I like had all of her vet appointments set up. I figured out everything that I needed to do to immigrate her. But yeah, can't come on this adventure, unfortunately. But yeah, Surdy, I'll be moving to Queensland, a town called Hervey Bay. Aw, thanks, guys. Thank you. She has lived a very long, beautiful life. We just celebrated her 11th birthday on Friday. She had a huge party on stream, and she got spoiled rotten. And so the next week and a half is going to be giving her everything that she wants, letting her try all the foods that she's always been allergic to and couldn't have. And both the vet and I agree, she wouldn't have been able, the trip over there likely would have ended things for her. Like, she likely wouldn't have survived the plane ride over, let alone surviving when she was like, once she got there. And so this way, I get to be with her to say goodbye. I get to give her a proper send off. I get to, you know, make sure that like the end of her life is a celebration of her and her life and the love that she gave me, and, you know, just like do things the right way by like honor her in the way that she deserves to be honored. Yeah, I had a lot of fun on her birthday too. My dog Karma passed the night before I was taking her to the vet to be sent to heaven. Oh. Okay, guys, let's not make her cry. Yeah, I've cried a lot tonight. The Django Sauce, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mommy? Mamacita? I can't tell if you're memeing right now. Okay, switch subject. You don't need crying on stream. I already did crying on stream. I don't think I'm gonna cry. I don't think I'm gonna cry right now. Heart of Dragon. Oh my god! A YouTube super sticker! Okay, I have to get alerts for the YouTube stuff. I did not imagine that anything would happen on YouTube. Heart! Thank you so much! $2 or £2? Is that what that sign means? That L sign? On YouTube? Thank you, Heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is it a challenge to do it? To cry? No, I don't think I want to cry. I don't think you guys want me to cry. Bear might want me to cry. I don't think anybody else wants me to cry. Heart, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I have to make a choice. I have to make a choice. 30 more minutes. Do I go to bed? $30 more minutes. Or do I go to bed? You said that an hour ago? Yeah. Well, now we're an hour later and I'm wondering again. Am I not allowed to check in? An hour ago I chose to stay awake. Now I have to make a choice. Now I need to make a new choice. It's an hour later. It's a brand new choice. It's a brand new day. 24-hour stream? No. No. I woke up at midnight today. And then I was up till 6 in the morning. And then I was like, Luna, you have to try and get more sleep. And then I slept until 8 a.m. And then that was it. That was all the sleep I got. I feel like maybe a sleep. As much as 24 hours of unintentional Luna sounds amazing, probably not the healthiest. True. Why did I wake up like that? Because I have bad anxiety and also I'm depressed and my sleep's all fucked right now. Cause my brain ain't quite right, Barrow. Barrow boyo. It's a little bit twistly-whistly in there at the moment. It's a little bit bing bong, beep bop, boop bop, beep bop in there. So, you know, we're doing our best. We're trying our hardest. Your Australian's getting so much better. I don't even know what accent that was. Crazy how I get ignored? Because you're being weird, bro. You're being weird. Why would I not ignore you? You've given me $0. I just met you. $0. No subscriptions, nothing. Meanwhile, te amo, mi amor. I love you, my love. Why would I pay attention to you, bro? You have done nothing to benefit my life in any way. You're scaring the hoes. If you really want to know. Crazy how I'm getting ignored. I'm telling this girl I've never met, I've never done anything for, that I love her and that she's hotter than her friend. Oh, I don't know why women won't date me. Fucking. Sorry. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. I'm sorry to see that. It just, to me, it's like, bro, I was letting you get away with like being a weirdo and like doing you a service by not acknowledging you. Elite Key, thank you for the follow. I was helping you out, bro, by not acknowledging how weird you were being. And now you want to be like passive aggressive and throw a little tantrum? You gonna throw a little tantrum? Because the random girl that you just met doesn't love you too? Anyway, Luna, breathe. Luna? Breathe. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Everything's fine. I'm tired, you guys. I'm tired. Sorry about the crankiness. I would never be so cranky. It's just because I'm tired. It's just because I haven't slept, you guys. It's, oh man, you know how I get. You know how I get when I haven't slept at all and I just need some sleep. What's it called when you're tired and angry? Angry? Sleepy and angry? Slangry? Don't mess with Luna when she's slangry. Don't breathe. Wow. Wow. Tell me you want me to die, why don't you? I am exhausted, Phaedra. Damn, I didn't feel it until like I felt it, and now I like feel it. I looked at the clock, it was 1:30. I was like, okay, only 30 more minutes until 2 a.m. And then my brain was like, I don't think I can make it 30 minutes. I don't think I got 30 minutes worth of juice left in the tank. Don't hit yourself. Okay. I should go to bed anyway because I'm supposed to be up tomorrow to stream at 4. If I can fall asleep now, we could definitely be up at 4. Yeah, I'm gonna get some sleeps. I'm gonna get some sleeps. Okay. Do you guys want to go to Thailand or do you guys want to go to Australia? Do you guys want to go to Thailand or you want to go to Australia? Fine, I guess. Yes, Phaedra. Yeah, so if you're on Twitch, do you guys want to go to Thailand or Australia? Neither. Nowhere. Oz? Okay. All right. I'm going to take you guys over to Jesse. He's playing Pokemon Go. Oh, shit. Did my stream just end? Okay. I'm going to take you guys over to Jesse. Hi, Andy. I don't know if this is going to work on both channels. We're going to see. I don't know if it's going to work on any channels, honestly. To be absolutely transparent with you. Is there a raid right now going on Twitch? Guys? Do you see a raid at the top of your channel? I don't see a raid. Do you play Pokemon Go? I do. I do play Pokemon Go. Okay. A real shook on 3. Hi, Nikki. I'll just do it individually from each one. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for the loving. Thank you for listening to my hard news and being so supportive and kind. I'll be back tomorrow around 4, and then we have a bikini stream on Patreon at 7. Don't miss out. I'll see you guys there. Goodbye. Raiden, Raiden, we're gonna raid. Raiden, Raiden, we're gonna raid. Raiden, Raiden, we're gonna raid. Raiden, Raiden.
Let's get back to building. Let's get back to building. Darth Vader's
say Lunalyrik
castle.
Biting speakers in the feed. 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 Biting speakers in.
You shall not pass. Right?